As Clive said, that century cements your position in the Shield team for 15 years, alongside sand gropers like John Inverarity and Bruce Laird. How are you, John? How are you? Good, good. Now, as Rod's long-time mentor, you know him pretty well, don't you?
Now, what does mentor mean?
He's a bloody headmaster of Hale School. Doesn't know what mentor means.
Does that mean he argues with me more than most, does it? Or more readily than most?
I guess. And someone he looks up to.
Yeah, but I have seen a lot of him over the years, a lot of him. And I remember when we first played together at the university, and that was about 1965, and there wasn't a pair of trousers in Western Australia or a set of safety pins quite able to cope with his girth. And on Saturday afternoons, within the first over or two, it would split. These trousers were all the way around, so I've seen quite a bit of Rod Marsh over the years.
And this is the same Rod Marsh, I believe, who was already predicting that he'd play for Australia as wicketkeeper.
Well, he wrote to me. I was on a tour to England in 1968, and Rod had yet to play for Western Australia then, and he wrote to me, and somewhere in the letter he sort of signed it off and said, "I'm writing to you as Australia's next wicketkeeper." And I think within 2 years that had come true. Is that right?
Yeah. Took a couple of years too long.
So no shortage of confidence.
No shortage of confidence, no.
And of course, Bruce, you guys go back a long way, don't you? Two of you.
Yeah, we roomed together a fair bit because we both fairly impartial to a beer, so they used to put us together quite often. And there's a few stories I can tell, but a couple in particular. There was one in Tassie where we'd been out having a few beers, and it was our last Shield tour actually. And we got back too late to get the key from reception, and of course we had to get in, so Rod tried opening the window and put his hand through it. And being captain of the Shield side at the time, it didn't go too well with Daryl Foster. And another time we're in Sydney, it was during World Series, and we're rooming together. We'd obviously won the game because we had a few beers, otherwise we wouldn't have been drinking.
World Series, the boss looking over us.
And Rod's having a shave. He's got his face pretty close to the mirror, and I've been in another room. I've run into the bathroom. I've given him a bit of an elbow, and he's pushed his face into the mirror, and he broke his nose. So that's why he's still got the.
Thanks, fellas, for coming in. Much appreciated.
What's happened there?